Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Moonriver. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one. It's going to be linked in the top right hand corner of the screen. Also, there is a donation link down below in the description. Feel free to donate a few dollars to the kids in Gaza. Now let's jump into the TA. Taking a look at the daily chart, you can see there is quite a long accumulation zone over here from the end of December into middle of March. So there's been a few months that we've been consolidating around this area, and this is exactly what I spoke about during this initial update that I did after the pump. I said that we can come back down to $20 or so, and if we hold that level as support, that's going to be really good, and that's going to be a good indication that we're creating a new bottom for Moonriver at $20, and from there we could start a new wave to the upside that will potentially take us all the way up to those new resistance levels that we could be looking at, such as this local top from April 2022 at roughly $90 or so. So we're doing everything we need to be doing right now on the daily chart. We potentially have bottomed out with this wave 2. Now we're going to be looking for the wave 3, and the wave 3 is usually the biggest wave of the Fibbonacci retracement here. And with the up and coming alt season and Polkadot 2.0, Moonriver can actually see a pretty significant move here. Now, keep in mind, if Polkadot 2.0 has some issues, then that could affect all of the Polkadot ecosystem coins, and that will definitely not be a good thing. But Wave 3 could potentially take us all the way up into this resistance here at $170, then a Wave 4 retracement, and then the Wave 5 will probably get us maybe somewhere close to the all-time high. We don't know yet. We don't know if we can get back to those numbers, but with Polkadot 2.0 being a success, I can definitely see Moonriver getting past $300. As of right now, we want to stay conservative, and I would say that anywhere between $180 to $200 is a really good area to take some profits. So that's it for the daily chart. If you're still looking to buy into Moonriver, the same strategy applies from all of my previous videos. Set up buy limit orders at these levels below. For example, $19.25. If you had a buy limit order set up over there, you would have been up approximately 70% with this wick to the upside. We got to $33 roughly. That would have been your nice trade if you actually got in over here on March 5th. And you could have gotten into Moonriver over here on KuCoin, and even we went as low as $16.28. So right now we're preparing for the next move to the upside. Whether that happens tomorrow or in a week, I honestly don't know. But what I do know is that this is a really good time to be, picking up some Moonriver tokens. If you still don't have any, we have retraced a bit from this local top, and once we start pumping, you don't want to be buying those new local tops. So let's switch over to the weekly chart. And before we continue with the video, I quickly want to mention my Patreon that's linked down below in the description. If you enjoy my content, you want to get more exclusive content, and you want to support me at the same time, definitely feel free to check out the Patreon, because you're going to get a 7-day free access on my Patreon and an instant access to all of my content since October 2021, which is when I started. You'll get access to content like exclusive weekly podcasts, and we're starting to invite guests already. We have 40 plus low cap gem posts. We have a bunch of project reviews. We have a bunch of resources that are going to help you save time and make more money with this upcoming bull market. So this is definitely a great exchange of value for the both of us. And once again, there's a 7-day free trial. Feel free to check it out. You can leave anytime, and let's continue with the video. Jumping into the weekly chart, you can see that we are above the 55 EMA, which is really good. That would be your optimal entry point, as well as the 20 EMA here. As you can see, the wicks are a bit different because this is the CoinMarketCap chart. It's not the KuCoin chart, so the wicks might be different across multiple exchanges. But we did talk about this local top from August 2022. As long as we hold it, and we have done so far, this bottom has been confirmed for Moonriver. So the bear market bottom is confirmed. Right now we're preparing for that wave 2. or sorry, wave 3. We have just finished wave 2, hopefully, and wave 3 will take us to, above these resistance levels that we had in 2022, hopefully. And if I was entering Moonriver, I would probably start looking into some entries right now, because you do not want to miss out this up and coming move. It looks like we are, trying to break out of this descending triangle, presumably, and if we have a break down from there, that's good for anyone who looks to buy into the project at lower prices. But what are the chances of that happening with the way the market has been performing as of late? So make sure you know the risks of getting in, and make sure you understand the risks of not getting in, because once we start pumping, you really don't want to be buying Moonriver anywhere above $30, in my personal opinion. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. On the weekly RSI, we could potentially see a move back down to this block between 55 to 51.8 on the RSI. That would be a great level to accumulate some tokens if we end up getting down there. Of course, that's not guaranteed. We could just reverse from here and have another peak. So keep that in mind, but just draw this out on your chart just so you can have it for future references in case down the line we have a pullback, in April, for example, and you come back down into this block and you're going to be consolidating here. Just know that this is going to be a really, really good entry point. And taking a look at the stochastic, we've recovered down from the overbought here right in the middle. I would probably start looking at some purchases. We're not down here just like we were during the bear market bottom in May up until October 2023. We're not down there yet, and we don't know if we're actually going to come back down that low, but it is possible that, it's going to happen with a black swan event, with a crash. So be ready for that potential scenario with some funds on the sidelines. But again, I would start entering now just so you don't miss out on the potential move to the upside. When we were down here, when we were making videos on Moonriver, I was clearly saying that I would be buying and filling up my bags at these prices below $8 to $7 to $6. Right now, I'm not being as bullish because we've already seen a move to the upside. So maybe put some funds in and then wait for a pullback in case we drop lower, and you can kind of bring down that average price. But that's pretty much it for Moonriver. Like I said, we're expecting $180 to $200, not $800. For those of you who are really bullish on Moonriver, I would not be expecting $800 as of right now, but $200 is a pretty good mark to start taking some profits, if not get out of the position altogether. Let me know what is your strategy. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe and take care.